Hi everybody, this is Kelly, also known on Twitter as KellyAnn1977, and today is Friday, November 15th. I'm doing a vlog. I will more than likely post this vlog tomorrow. I did just post today a game, a mobile game, and it's like Pokemon or Pokemon Go, but it's digital Pokemons. Interesting storyline. I'm going to try to record the first story of it today. I believe that is the one I did post today, the introduction. And I have a ASMR video I did yesterday that I will probably post Sunday. So over the weekend, I'm going to definitely try to make sure I post them. And then Monday, I can be recording the other part to the Pokemon Digital game. So I'm going to turn you around. So my husband went to go drop off my PC today to the computer guy. We only have one computer guy out here that really does things unless you want to go to New Hampshire. It's about 45-minute drive or so away to the Staples. There is a guy who works from his home, and I cannot remember his name. I did use him 5 years ago when I got my PC. I got my PC 6.5 years ago out here at Walmart, and the motherboard died 18 months later. 2 months after my warranty ended because I got it extended for 6 months. So, he was supposed to have my motherboard, not my motherboard, my hard drive, 2 terabytes. My husband went to him last Friday, talked to him about it. He said he could save $20 instead of my husband ordering it on Newegg. My husband, Friday, about 2 o'clock in the afternoon, ordered his hard drive, and it came Monday. He didn't pay anything extra to have it delivered, and it's the same hard drive that I'm getting. And the guy said, I can save you 20 bucks. I'll call you when it comes in. So my husband, that was a week ago. So Wednesday, which would have been 5 days, my husband stopped in there to talk to the guy. And he does know the guy. I mean, they're friendly. And the guy said, oh, it's going to be in Friday. No problem. 7-day delivery. Just drop off the computer, your wife's computer, in the morning before you go to college. So that's what he did. And my husband just texted me. He took an exam, just texted me and said that he will never do business with that guy again. And I won't know until he gets home if the guy even ordered it or somebody else was supposed to. I really don't know what's going on with that. But he's going to go over to Staples and buy me a 2 terabyte hard drive and see if they can put it in today. If they can't put it in today, then it will be put in this Monday coming up, because I don't know how many computers they have to work on. So I do apologize. I'm not going to, more than likely, I'm not going to be able to record anything over the weekend. But my husband Tuesday evenings goes to school, so he won't be here for 2.5 hours. So I definitely will be able to record a couple of videos. I'll try to do no more than 30-minute videos for you guys. I want to show you some of the new games I've been talking about. I won't do a full Let's Play because they're not complete yet. But I want to do where you can kind of get an idea of what these games exactly are about. And if you have a PC, you can always go and buy them. So that is definitely something I will be doing. And I downloaded The Sims Discover University. Can't pronounce that word, but Discover College. I didn't get too far into it. I didn't have any of my mods. I disabled them. And I noticed that when I was going through the hairs, that there's a lot of new hairs for the base game. And for those of you who do not know, on The Sims 4, they no longer have a symbol by the base game items. So you will not know if you're getting anything for free because there's no star that shows up. I don't know if that's a bug or if that's the way they have it designed, but I absolutely noticed about 4 new hairs. They look like Shirley Temple curls, and it's really cool. So I just messed around with it, checked out what's for the clothing, tattoos, makeup, stuff like that. I was disappointed that they only have one new makeup item, and it's lipstick. The lipstick looks fantastic in purple. But I was, you go into college. These are supposed to be 18, 19, 20-year-olds going to college for the first time. Usually that's how people are going to play The Sims. At least I do. And I was expecting some earrings, some bracelets, some necklaces, maybe a couple new rings. An anklet would have been nice. Nothing like that. No new glasses that I saw, nothing. They gave us about 5 new hats, but I don't put hats on my Sims. I think it looks ridiculous. And I don't wear hats in real life, so I don't utilize the hats at all. So that doesn't affect my gameplay. The furniture looks fantastic. I went on the Gourmet, or however you say it. I can't pronounce that word either. But I went online to see what people were making for lots and houses. So I got 4 houses that is between $0 and $10,000. 30 times 20. And these houses are pretty cool. Some are 5,000, some are just under 10,000. They are all furnished. One of the houses I'm definitely going to use for my college game is, it's kind of like an efficiency studio kind of apartment. So you have the bathroom is by itself, and as you walk in, the kitchen's right there area. You got your living room area, and then you have your nightstand, your single bed, and you have a dresser. There's a TV and a computer there as well. They're not the best quality, but they're there, and that really does help. And there's a bookshelf. So there's activities that you can also do in this house. So I'm going to keep this house when I finally get my computer back, and I can able my mods as well. And I'm going to make this house bigger, because the lot says 30 times 20 in the house. I put like 30 times 20 for the house, and I have all this room. So I'm like, this is fantastic, because I found a house that is not furnished, and it's one of those tiny houses, but it looks like it could be like a barn. And I was like, oh, this is really cool, because I have a farming mod, where you can have chickens that lay real eggs, and your dogs and cats will be cows and sheep. So I was like, oh, that's real cool. I'm definitely going to use this. So I think I'm going to keep this lot, which is in Strangeville, the only empty lot there. And I'm going to have a farm in Strangeville. And I did notice that after I made my sim and I went into the game for college life, you can check out both colleges to see what they have to offer. There's silver degrees and there's gold degrees. If you wanted to go to one and take up, say, computer science in the silver degree, and then you graduate, you can go, stop making some money, leveling up on a career, and you can go back to the other college and get gold degree in computer science. And this is the way they have it set up. There's 3 new jobs. One's called lore, one's called engineering, and one's called teacher. I did notice that there are 2 free traits. I have not played The Sims in like 3 months, and I have watched people who said they were disappointed because there were no new traits. For me, when I went on there were 2 new ones. Paranoid, and I don't remember what the other one was called. So I think that would be really interesting to have Paranoid for your young adult, going to college to see what happens. So I did notice that if nobody else did. I do know that they said they gave us some holiday items. I have no clue what they are. Hopefully it will, when I click that, it will like show me what was new. Because right now it did not show me any of the hairs that were new, and I definitely know they were not there the last time I played. The tattoos are amazing. I utilized 5 of them. 1 on the back of the neck, 2 on each side of the lower arm, and on each side of the anklet. So I was very excited about that because I can use all 5 of them. Usually you can like use 1 on the back and 1 on the arm, and that's it. So that was good. The piercings, there's 1 set of piercings that I don't think anybody should use because it's too close to the nose, and nobody gets piercing where the eyebrows are by their nose. So the bridge of your nose. But the nose ones look fine. I will either use the black or the silver. And the ones that go over the eyebrows correctly, all the colors look fantastic. It would have been nice to have a lip piercing, a beret, a marrow, and a belly button ring, but at least they gave us something. I really want nails as well in this game and not have to go ahead and use mods. The mods I've found are fantastic, but you can't, or I can't, wear the fingernails and rings at the same time. So it would be nice if they added the fingernails as a separate thing so you can still put on rings. So what I did was, as I said, I checked out both colleges and I applied for a scholarship. And there's 2 scholarships that you can get. 1 scholarship you can get if you're low income, and the amount will depend on where you live. So in Smallville, Strangeville, it was $500. And if you don't qualify for that, which you have to wait about a day, 2 days to hear back, you can qualify for all education. Anybody, teenagers, young adults, and elderly can apply for this. And it's $250, but I got the $500. I applied to the college, but it was taking too long to hear back for a reply. That's about 2 or 3 days of waiting on top of it. So I never got to actually go onto the campus and explore yet, because to make a sim and to do just what I told you took me 2.5 hours. So it downloaded about 12:20 in the morning. And at 2:23 a.m. I was like, no, I'm done playing. I'm tired. So yeah. I wanted to show everybody this soup that I made. I kind of just threw this together. It's no recipe. Let me turn on the other light so you can see it better. So now it's just sitting and it's waiting to be eaten. So what I put in this is a can of Italian style plum tomatoes. I cut them in half before I add them. You usually get about 13 in a can. It has mixed vegetables, which is corn, the carrot, the peas, and the green beans. I put the rest of the beans, which was probably about a cup and a half from when I made my chili on the 10th. 1 onion, a little bit of red cabbage, the meatballs I cut in half, and then I cut in half, well, I cut them in fours, as you can see, bite-sized pieces. And those are Italian style meatballs. They are made with turkey and chicken. And then I have the soup pasta noodles in there. And that is what's in there. Plus the beef stock that is 50% reduced sodium. I put 2 of them in there as well. And for seasonings, I got the garlic powder, the onion powder, and then I have the Perfect Pinch Caribbean Jerk. I think that's how you say it. And I put a little bit of pepper. And for the soup noodles, these are the ones I like. And I put only 1 cup of this, which is about 1/4 of the box. When I made this chili, when I made my soup a week ago, I put way too much of it. I put a whole box, thinking it's double the pan that I used here. I cooked it in my black one that I cooked the chili in, so it's about double this. And yeah, there was just no fluid left. It wasn't so much a soup the next day. So that's what we're going to be having today with some salad. And we'll either have the ranch dressing or the garlic ranch dressing, which is a new flavor. And as you can see, this is where my computer would be. And I don't have TV, so with my computer not being here, it's either these devices I can use, but if I'm not feeling good, I do not use them. And my cell phone. And this is our new bed. I forgot to show it in my last video. So this is the frame. This is separate. Well, this is the headboard. This is separate from the frame, which is too dark to do that. It's oak solid. And then, of course, this is our nice mattress. You can see the outline of the coils and the padding to it. And this frame, headboard, and the mattress itself cost us roughly $1,000. We actually saved $300 because this mattress does not require a box spring like other mattresses do. The way they explained it to my husband, it kind of already has a box spring in it with like the way they do the coils. So it's metal coils with a plastic around it that moves up and down. And then it's triple padded. It has a gel topping to keep you cool in the summer and comfortable in the winter. And it's flame resistant and water resistant. So fantastic. We should not need another bed or frame for at least 20 years, they say. But it has a 10-year guarantee. They will replace it if anything natural happens to it. If it, sinks in or something like that, they'll replace it. So not too much more going on. As I told you guys, I was supposed to go out with my mom Saturday. She made plans with I and my husband roughly 18 days before this. She was very adamant that we had to show up. Don't cancel. I don't care if you don't feel good. I don't care if you can't walk because you're bone disease, Kelly. You need to be there. You need to support me. This is important to me. So, yeah, I texted her Friday, didn't hear back. We showed up and she's not there. And then I find out Monday she's in Rhode Island. So I'm not very happy with her. And I did text her and I asked her how come she didn't show up and that we were waiting for her, and I never got a reply. So I'm not taking any phone calls or any text messages from her now. She does this when she doesn't have boyfriends around, which she did just break up with a boyfriend, or yeah, she broke up with a boyfriend like 3 weeks ago. But if she doesn't have a boyfriend around and her friends are too busy for her, then she wants to be around me and my sister. If she's mad at one of us, then she wants to be around the other one more, which she's kind of upset with my sister right now, so she wants to be around me more. You know, for the past month, she was coming by, just knocking on the door. My landlord had to tell her I wasn't home. Texting me all the time, 12, 1 o'clock in the morning. Wanting to talk 3 or 4 times a week. And now it's been a week since the last time I talked to her, and I called her to talk to her. So that does upset me.
Hey, sweetheart.
So let me know if you have a family member that does that, because this is like the 4th time in 3 years that she has done that, and it's very, very annoying. And I just don't want to deal with it anymore. So I will be probably posting this, like I said, tomorrow. And if I get an update later on today, I'll do a quick update for you guys and post that Sunday. If you watch this video, I appreciate it. Any concerns, comments, you can always leave them down below. I hope you have a great weekend.